defending champion, but did not participate this year. Manuel Dorrance won the title, defeating Karl Mahler 6-1, 6-4, 6-1 in the final. Sammy may refer to Sammy director active from 2006 Tamil film director Sammy XSS, a computer worm Sammy mobile marketing, all pages beginning with Sammy disambiguation. Henry Higden Fluid 1693 was an English poet and dramatist. Higden was a Yorkshireman, and a member of the Middle Temple. He is represented as a man of wit and the companion of all the choice spirits of the town. In 1686 he published a modern essay on the 13th Satyr of Juvenal, and in 1687 a modern essay on the 10th Satyr of Juvenal. To the latter are prefixed complimentary verses of John Dryden, Saphir and Elphinacetl. He also wrote a comedy entitled The Weary Widow, or Sir Noisy Parrot, to which Sir Charles Siddeley contributed a prologue. It was performed in 1693 at Drury Lane, but lasted only one night. The Poetical Register reported that Higden had introduced so much punch drinking into it that the actors got drunk, and were unable to go through with it. The audience was dismissed at the close of the third act. In his preface to the printed edition of the play 1693 he makes a splenetic attack on William Congreve's The Old Bachelor, which had appeared during the same year. Maria Mary Marcello Ejercito, also known as Doña Mary, May 2, 1905, January 13, 2009, was the mother of Joseph Ejercito Estrada, the 13th President of the Philippines. Her ailing health was cited as among the reasons for the withdrawal of the appeal of the former president from his conviction for criminal plunder charges in 2007. Estrada was immediately pardoned by his successor, President Gloria Macapagal-Arroyo. Elacastidae belong is a moth of the family Elacastidae that is endemic to Arizona. The length of the forewings is 4 to 4.9 mm, 0.16 to 0.19 in. The forewings are broad, gray and densely dusted with light brown scales, especially along the costa and in the distal half of the wing. The hindwings and underside of the wings are gray. Females are larger and have paler forewings, varying from dirty yellowish-white to light grayish-brown. Dubis is a small village in the north of the Czech Republic. It lies 13 kilometers from Ústí nad Labem, near Dolní Záleží Lovas, 325 meters above sea level. It has 233 inhabitants and there are being built many new family houses for it. It has very beautiful nature. It is well known for its church St. Barbara, from where is a view on Porta Bohemica and Lake. This church was built in 1589 to 1595 and rebuilt in 1643 and 1820. Next to it is a restaurant where you can sit and watch the lake valley. Dubis also has a football team, SICL Dubis. Persistence Software was an American software company that operated from 1991 to 2004. Persistence developed software for object relational mapping. The company was founded in 1991 by Derek Henninger, Christopher Keene and Richard Jensen in San Mateo, California, working with Stanford professors Geo Wiederhold and Arthur M. Keller, who was the chief technical advisor. In 1999, Persistence Software went public on NASDAQ under the ticker symbol PRSW. In 2004, Progress Software bought Persistence for $16 million. Sir Robert Bryce Kingsmill, 1st Baronet 1730, November 23, 1805 was an officer of the Royal Navy who served during the 7 Years' War, the American War of Independence and the French Revolutionary and Napoleonic Wars in a career that spanned nearly 60 years. Kingsmill was a contemporary and close friend of Lord Nelson, and was one of the prominent Royal Navy admirals of his time, referred to as the Conquerors of the Seas, illustrated in Piercy Roberts' 1800 engraving. He served with Rodney in the West Indies, where he was wounded in battle, and with Keppel at the Battle of Ushant. He took the time to embark on a career in politics as a Member of Parliament, giving this up several times to resume his service in the Navy when war broke out. Kingsmill rose to flag rank by the time of the outbreak of war with revolutionary France in 1793. As the naval commander-in-chief on the coast of Ireland, he repelled several attempts by the French to invade Ireland and foment insurrection. Kingsmill died on November 23, 1805 at Sidmonton Court as a baronet and with the rank of Admiral of the Blue. Lincent is a village of farmsteads and cottages that is located in Carmarthenshire, Wales. It includes a cluster of 19th-century stone-built houses around the church, and it is surrounded by farmsteads and modern residential development. Hardugla Mount is a 1976 studio album from Swedish dance band Was X. It peaked at number 30 at the Swedish album chart. The song Cowboy Yodel Song became a minor breakthrough for the group's singer Kikki Danielsson. John Komnenos Greek. Translate. Ioannes Komnenos. August/September 1159. September 1185 was the second son of the Byzantine aristocrat and emperor in 1183 to 1185, Andronikos I Komnenos. His father appointed him co-emperor over his older brother Manuel, but when Andronikos was deposed on September 12, 1185, John was also seized and probably killed. Jessie Maduka, born April 23, 1996, is a German athlete specializing in the triple jump. Earlier in her career she competed in the sprints and won a silver medal in the 4x100 meters relay at the 2012 World Junior Championships. Her personal bests in the triple jump are 13.95 meters outdoors, -0.4 meters/s, London 2018, and 13.81 meters indoors, Dortmund 2018. Between 2014 and 2018 she studied at the encyclopedia. Butte jockey, German. Bulljacken is a village in the administrative district of Gmina, within Niedzwiecka County, Warmia Mazurian Voivodeship, in northern Poland. It lies approximately 12 kilometers 7 miles north of Niedzwiecka and 37 kilometers 23 miles south of the regional capital Olsztyn. The village has a population of 40. The Hungary women's youth national handball team is the national under-17 handball team of the Hungary. Controlled by the Hungarian Handball Federation, it represents the country in international matches. The Roman Catholic Diocese of Dobzal, Latin Diocese, is a diocese in the city of Dobzal, in the ecclesiastical province of Lilongwe in Malawi. H+. The digital series, often abbreviated as H+, is a web series produced by Brian Singer and created by John Cabrera and Cosimo Di Tommaso. The series explores the dystopian near future brought about by a technological singularity holocaust from perspective of differing transhumanism factions. Premiered on August 8, 2012 on YouTube with 2 episodes. 2 new episodes were then released every week on Wednesdays until the season finale on January 16, 2013. A second season was announced in January 2013. However, there have been no updates since. Kopka is one of the OK languages of West Papua. Shamshad Radio and Television Network Pashto is based in Afghanistan and Dubai. Shamshad was launched in early 2006 and broadcasts 24 hours a day. Shamshad TV is one of the most popular Pashto language television stations in Afghanistan. Shamshad's broadcast area covers a large portion of the country with ethnic Pashtuns live and also covering isolated areas. Shamshad programs are mainly 85% in Pashto language, providing educational TV shows, news, family dramas, musical shows, comedy programs, children's game shows, women empowerment programs, Islamic educational programs, political and current affairs programs, entertainment programs, sports programs, criminal incidents programs and entertaining programs to both local areas of Afghanistan as well as other countries via satellite, IPTV and local transmitters. Shamshad is locally available in Kabul and eastern provinces like Nangarhar and Kannur. It is also broadcast in Kunduzi and Mazar-e-Sharif northern zone of Afghanistan. Signals are transmitted to Herat, Kandahar, Helmand, Paktia, Ghazni, Khost and other part of the country. News is broadcast hourly in Pashto and Arabic through China Global Television Network (CGTN) Pashto News and British Broadcasting Corporation BBC Pashto News. Shamshad briefly broadcast to European and North American viewers in 2007. Slow Wine is a song by American R&B group Tony Tone, released on July 19, 1994, by Mercury Records and Polygram Records as the fifth and final single from their 1993 album Sons of Soul. It was recorded in 1993 at Caribbean Sound Basin in Trinidad, and the group drew on the local music scene and their recreational activities there. Slow Wine is a sensual R&B song that describes a Trinidadian slow grind dance. The song was well received by music critics and received strong radio airplay. It reached number 21 on the Billboard Hot R&B Singles, on which it charted for 17 weeks. Childrech may refer to Childrech International, a charity based in London, UK, Plan USA, or Childrech/Plan International. Sunniulyer is a village in the Samak Rayon of Azerbaijan. It is suspected that this village has undergone a name change or no longer exists, as no Azerbaijani website mentions it under this name. Stump and Stumpy were a dance/comedy/acting duo popular from the mid-1930s to the 1950s, consisting of James Stump Cross, and either Eddie Hartman or Harold J. Cromer as Stumpy. Their act was mostly jazz tap, and comedy expressed through song and movement. Alex van Wormerkamp, born August 14, 1952, is a Dutch screenwriter, film director, and actor. He is also a painter. Binu J. Persian, also romanized as Binu J, also known as Bainu, Bainu, and Bainu is a village in the Aragat Rural District, in the Central District of Hajiabad County, Hormozgan Province, Iran. At the 2006 census, its population was 533, in 127 families. Birpurush Bengali, IPA, PR Puru English: The Hero is a Bengali poem written by Rabindranath Tagore. The poem depicts a child fantasizing that he saves his mother from decoys. In the evening, when the sun is set, the child and his mother reach a barren place. There is not a single soul there. Even the cattle have returned home. Plodding silence reigns there. The mother is a bit afraid and wonders where they have arrived. The child reassures her and tells her that there is a small river ahead. The mother sees a shimmering light and asks her son about it. Suddenly, they hear the cry "Hurry! Riri! Riri!" as a band of dacoits attacks their caravan. The mother shivers inside the palanquin. The palanquin bearers hide in the bush. The son reassures his mother and confronts the dacoits courageously. The fight follows, in which the son emerges victorious. The son returns to his mother, who kisses his forehead and thanks him. The imagination now turns from this event as the poet wonders why some exciting thing like this does not actually happen in the mundane course of everyday life. The poet contemplates that it would be like an adventure story that would fascinate everybody. The muva is a term coined by E. H. Ackerman 1950 for a folded supracrustal shallow water succession of quartzites and pellites in the Irumite belt of Zambia. The muva was first described by A. Gray 1930. The sequence is interpreted as a 1.8 billion-year-old shallow marine-to-coastal sequence which includes dунal deposits, eolite beach sands, offshore sand deposits and deeper water pelitic sediments. The alternation of quartzite-pellite successions was interpreted to record transgressive and regressive phases of a coastline along the southern margin of the Bangulu Block. The presence of these type of rocks is also seen in areas that have undergone marine transgression. In the western coastline of the Indian Peninsula, the Jurassic strata show this character of undergoing a submergence owing to crustal disturbance on the surface of the ocean floor and lead to the presence of marl with limestone in shallow water areas. Such effects are widely observed along the western coastline of India and parts of Saurashtra, Gujarat and the Salt Range of Rajasthan. Kyle Elliott Korver, born March 17, 1981, is an American professional basketball player for the Utah Jazz of the National Basketball Association (NBA). He played college basketball for the Creighton Blue Jays and was drafted in the second round of the 2003 NBA draft by the New Jersey Nets. He was immediately traded to the Philadelphia 76ers. After 4.5 seasons in Philadelphia, he was traded to the Jazz. During his first stint with the Jazz, in 2009-10, Korver shot 53.6% from three-point range, which set an NBA single-season three-point field goal accuracy record. In 2010, he joined the Chicago Bulls. In 2012, he was traded to the Atlanta Hawks, where in 2015, he was named NBA All-Star. In 2017, he was traded to the Cleveland Cavaliers, where he was a member of back-to-back finals teams. The Schnellstal Italian, Valsennels, is a side valley of the Vinschgau in the autonomous province of South Tyrol, Italy. The valley belongs almost in its entirety to the municipality of Schnels, while small parts in the entrance area lie in Naderns und Kastelbeltschars. The Vernagstorzi Reservoir is located in the valley. Braunsbergskopf, the rare breed of domesticated sheep, is raised there. In 1991, Otzi, a well-preserved natural mummy from about 3300 BC, was found in the nearby Schnellstal Glacier. The last mile or last kilometer is a phrase widely used in the telecommunications, cable television and internet industries to refer to the final leg of the telecommunications networks that deliver telecommunications services to retail end users, customers. More specifically, the last mile refers to the portion of the telecommunications network chain that physically reaches the end user's premises. Examples are the copper wire subscriber lines connecting landline telephones to the local telephone exchange, coaxial cable service drops carrying cable television,